Bryson Tiller changed the R&B game forever. His release of Trap Soul turned this style of R&B into this.
This what happened when I think about you. I get in my feelings, yeah. I start reminiscing, yeah.
Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make emotional R&B samples for Bryson Tiller from scratch. If you want more samples like this one, I just launched my Loop Kid Slow Burn recently. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below if you guys are interested. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Appreciate the 500 subscribers too, y'all. Much love. Without further ado, let's get right to it.
Everything is falling on me again. I'm just trying to pick up the pieces. Everything is falling on me again, and I'm trying to work it out, trying to work it out.
So this project is an 87 BPM and I made it in E minor. First off, I'm gonna show you guys the sound that I use. First sound is this pad, I believe, from Kavi's Midnight Sounds. I own some RnB analog lab band, and it is that RnB sign pad. I'm gonna show you guys how I lay this joint down. So in the scale of E minor, we have a 4-6-4-7-6 chord progression. Basically what that means, this E is our 1. Since this E is our 1, this is gonna be our 2, it's F sharp. That 3 is our G, and then that A is our 4. So boom, then we skip our 5, 6, back to our 4. There's our 6, go to our 7, go down to our 6. That's all that means. That's all 7 chords. Didn't do 9 chords. I didn't add any bass notes in this joint. But yeah, all you do, honestly, to make these chords is turn on snap to scale. That's all I do. So let's say I have all these highlighted. Then I hold down shift, click, and then I just go up 2. Boom. And that's all you do. And then I do it 2 more times to do it 4 total notes. Yeah, it's a hack, so you don't have to like memorize how much spacing, whatever. Just turn on snap to scale. Clutch for sure. Yeah, this chord progression works really well just because of this minor major correlation right there. Because major to minor, minor to major usually always sounds good. And as of lately, I've been trying to make all my chord hits on the grid. What that means is that there's not really like many offbeat, like it's not a lot of this off rhythm, not offbeat, off rhythm, but you know, it's like not on the grid type chord hits. Like this will still work, but as of lately, I've been focusing on just making all my chord hits on the grid. Very simple, but always hits. And then just to add some variation, I changed the rhythm at the end of every 4 bars. So just to add some variation. Again, I love simplicity, and simplicity to me never fails. So that's why I made it even simpler, just to not even do anything offbeat / off rhythm at the end here. I did not do any strumming or randomizing on this one. Honestly, I think that was just a mistake at first, but it sounds good. And I kept these original chords without any inversions, just because it sounded good. I like the differentiation between these, so I didn't invert any notes. And a big thing as to why I think these chords sound really good together is because of these 3 notes. Having the same notes along this chord progression always makes it just easier. Makes it easier for the ear to listen to. There's a lot of similar notes in the chords in the chord progression. Also with this last transition chord, I think it transitions well just because of the same reason for having these same 3 chords. So yeah, having the same notes in your chord progression just makes it easier for the ear to listen to in that sense. Now I will show you guys the effects that I had in this joint. So the first effect that I had in this joint was a Valhalla Benches verb set at 50%. And an EQ, taking out some lows, ducking some low mids, taking out hella highs for this joint. I don't think I'll let you guys hear this sound stand alone, so here, let you guys hear it. So I did add a second pad in this joint in my second section. And the second pad sound that I used, check out the sound first. It was from, I believe, yeah, this Vox and Textures by Chadizi. Vox and Textures Volume 2 Analog Lab Bank, the 40 ambient pad. Just to call that sound, so you guys hear it. Play this one for y'all. Hold on, let me hide this. ass sound, man. So honestly, it is just the same exact chords copied from that the original pad sound. Same exact chords, didn't change a damn thing. So that is all that is. And so for this pad, I'll show you guys the effects. Valhalla Vintage Verb, 53% reverb, whoop-de-whoop. And then got a low cut, this EQ, boosting some of the mid-range frequencies, and then cutting out some highs. I'll show you guys this bass sound first. Bass sounds pretty cool. Real quick, y'all, if you guys are enjoying the video, I did leave that link to my latest loop kit, Slow Burn, down in the description below. Plenty of loops just like this one. Perfect for that RnB, Bryson Tiller, Drake, Femi, Tory Lanez, late night vibe. If you guys are interested, we'll be down in the description. Without further ado, let's get right back to it. Slightly more attack to it, but it fits well. So this bass sound that I use, I'll show you guys. I believe it was from Kavi's Midnight Sounds, Elements of RnB, and Along Lab Band. Again, it is that re-space. It's called that sound. I actually use it pretty often. And yeah, for this one, I just copied the root notes of the chords, except for these last two aren't the root notes. These are actually the top notes of these last two chords. That's all I did. It just sounded better because I don't know. I forgot where the bottom two were. It might have been like up here. And I moved it down. It just sounded smoother. And then I realized that these are actually the top notes of the last two chords. So these are the root notes right here. These are just the top two notes. Just sounded good. But yeah, that's the only difference I did. The bass. And for this bass effects, I got Valhalla Vintage Verb set at 10%. A little EQ, take out barely any lows, ducked some low mids, take out hella highs. You feel me? Then for this melody, I love these melodies in this one. But this melody right here, I'll let you guys hear it real fast. It's just a beautiful ass sound, man. So this sound that I used, I believe was the same. Oh yeah, Kavi's Sonic Mastery, Analog Lab Band. It's called Her Fave Synth Lead. Shit is tough. So all I did really, as you could hear, was the same pattern. It's the same four notes. Every bar, at the end of every bar, is the same four notes. And I just added some variation with every other bar, adding these two notes right here at the beginning. And just copy and paste right here. But that shit is smooth, man. Love that synth lead. And for these effects for this one, I got Fruity Delay 3, and this is adding as a low pass filter. Move the time knob all the way down, 11 knob all the way down, dry knob all the way down, and mess with this cutoff, and it adds as like a low pass filter. So you guys hear what I mean? So it adds as like low pass filter, which is pretty dope. And I have Valhalla Vintage Verb set at 45% mix, and EQ taking out a good amount of lows, taking some low mids, and taking a good amount of highs. And I did add another melody in this third section right here. Shit's cold, so I'll let you guys hear this drum. That shit is a cold ass melody. I love that. So with this one, same sound. That Her Fave Synth Lead from Kavi's Sonic Mastery, Analog Lab Band. Shit is cold. And yeah, nothing crazy. The theory behind this one is doing 3 of the same melody patterns and then switching up at the end. Kind of always works. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like adding repetition. I think it just sounds good to the ear. So adding 3 and then changing up at the end. Man, this theory of melody literally never fails. Having 3 of the same and then switching it up. It could be at the end of 4 bars like this, or it could be at the end of 8. I do it actually a lot with both, you know, having like one melody pattern hit here, and then switching up here. I do that a lot, man, that 3-1 switch up. I don't even know what to call it, but 3-1 switch up. And I do this a lot. So all I do is like pitch it down 2 semitones in the scale. It's literally all you gotta do. Or you can just play around with it, but yeah, shit sounds good every single time. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I did have some ear candy, experimented with some ear candy in this joint. I'll let y'all hear both of these joints. This shit is beautiful. Have this hitting at the beginning of every 4 bars. So let's sound right here. Then I did add another piece of ear candy hitting in the middle of every 4 bars. Just beautiful. You feel me? Yeah, this is beautiful. And I think I do have different effects for both. So let's see for this one. Let's see which. 22 for that one. Cool. So this first one that hits in the beginning of every 4 bars, I have Valhalla Vintage Verb set at 50%. Fruity Delay 3 is actually adding delay. EQ, RnB adds EQ, but yeah. Hella lows, hella highs, taking out and taking some low mids. I believe this one is slightly different. Cleanly cool. We just got Valhalla Vince Verb set at 50% again. Leave the same delay right here, and I think we're just EQing it slightly differently. Yeah, a little different. Not as much low mids taken out. But yeah, still some hella lows, hella highs taken out. But yeah, after that, man, we just got the vocal. This vocal is goated. Not gonna lie to you. We just gotta hear this vocal real fast.
Everything is falling on me again. I'm just trying to pick up the pieces. Everything is falling on me again. And I'm trying to work it out. Trying to work it out.
Oh man, very cool. And I did also make a high pitch version of this one. Also did do a drowned out version as well. Feel me? I'll show you how I mix those vocals. So the original vocal got a RC20 magnitude transition 2 preset. It's set at 25% mix in my effect rack. Got a Decimorn MPC60 preset with a cut at 1500 Hz, 1600 Hz. Valhalla Vintage Verb set at 35%. Waves H delay set at half bar ping pong mode turned on. That's set at 50% mix in my effect rack. And pretty EQ too. Taking out some lows, taking out some low mids, and rolling off some highs. I love rolling off the highs in my original vocal, man, because this shit, like Decimorn, it's cool, a little bit crusher, but sometimes there's a little bit of resonance, a little bit of like, I don't know, weirdness. And so cleaning it up with EQ, crazy combo, not gonna lie to you, because you get the effect of Decimorn, but then I don't know, you just like the grittiness is smoothened out if you smooth out the high with the low pass EQ. That shit is cool. And I bounced that to audio for this high pitched with all those effects on it, and for this high pitched vocal, obviously pitched up an octave. And then on top of that, I added same Decimorn MPC60 preset with a cut at 11,000 Hz. Valhalla Vintage Verb 20% mix. So EQ, I believe the same one. They have the same lows, same low mids, and run off same amount of highs. And for this drowned out vocal, I took the original vocal, all those effects bounced out. And on top of that, I added a Decimorn, the same MPC60 preset with a cut at 3,500 Hz. Way more aggressive. I got Valhalla Vintage Verb 30% mix. Waves H delay, half bar ping pong mode turned on. That's it at 100% mix. My effect rack. Then I got Shaper Box, messing with the volume. Got Sidechain 1 turned on, set at a quarter bar. That's what we get that pulsating vibe. It's same EQ, turn out the same lows, we're on the same amount of highs, but I think ducking some more low mids. This EQ is just for leveling. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna let y'all hear this full joint right now.
Everything is falling on me again. I'm just trying to pick up the pieces. Everything is falling on me again. And I'm trying to work it out. Trying to work it out.
Appreciate y'all for rocking me in this video. Again, the link to my latest loop kit, Slow Burn, will be down in the description below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more loops and videos like this one too. I appreciate the love again. Yeah, I will see you on the next one. Much love.